Other than that shit.
Yo, we back again. I got the fam in the building. Y'all love his food. Y'all see the anime all through the city. When he pops up, he runs out instantly. I got your boy JC in the building. Give him a round of applause for JC. What's up, man?
Chilling.
So, you know, I've been rocking with you before the business or whatever. Back to the YMCA hoop days, you know.
Before that, man.
Even before that, the Major Woody days. Ooh,
I swear.
Them was the days. But just seeing your grow up, you one of the top like 4 in my eyes who when I seen you moving as a man, I looked up to you like, oh, he moving in the right place. Like, I got like my main 2 dudes who inspired me to basically do the podcast on my own, try to find me my circle of a hustle and becoming an entrepreneur and businessman of my own and all that, because I seen y'all do it. You younger and 40, he younger, and y'all like 4 or 5 years younger too at that. But just seeing y'all do it and just put the work in, I was like, I'm tripping, because I've been working for the white man most of my life.
Facts.
I mean, I got a good job, but
me too. Y'all always 5 jobs. Y'all know.
You're right. And so when I seen you do that though, the post office working, you still maintaining your gym membership and playing ball and all that, and I'm like, I'm lacking. So like, truth be told, brother, you motivated me, you inspired me, you helped me. You one of like 4. I got like 4 of my homies that grew up with me or that I really looked up to. So let's just dive right into it, man. When did you first realize you was a cook? When you first?
I taught myself 2 years ago, right? This is early.
So this is new. So this ain't the Roman noodle days.
Yeah, I'll be telling people like this is 2 years basically. What, September 2018?
Yeah.
So that's about right. So 2017, I was thinking about it. You know, you got the idea.
Right.
Everybody get out. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna start cutting hair. Yeah, I'm gonna go to barber school. I'm gonna do this. And you just talking. But until you put in that action, you know, that's when moves start happening. So I say September 2017, I'm talking about it, but I ain't acting on it. You know, I'm making good money at the post office, and you think that's the ceiling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then 2018, you start.
So we back. Sorry about that. We back. Had a momentary break for a second, but like you were saying, you started it up 2 years ago. Was it any real training you had to do? Like, did you take because a lot of cook, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. You know, I taught myself to cook, so I cook everything on high.
That's me. Then you start.
It
learning,
is okay.
Yeah. Then you start learning. All right, I gotta cook this on medium, and it won't scorch on this side. It won't be too hard. You know, it's not. Like I said, it's 2 years of watching YouTube videos and practicing. So I'm spending like $100-200 a week on food to practice with. You feel me? But you gotta practice.
I know
gotta
that's
get in
like.
that field, man.
Yeah. You can't be scared to make money, cause I mean you can't be scared to spend money to make money.
Because I'm gonna spend it going to culinary school.
Right.
Or take that same money and then just spend $200 a week and just buy ingredients and just start practicing.
Yeah.
Everything I'm watching Gordon Ramsay videos. I'm watching the other people
you
who
doing
cooking
your homework.
People who cook from anywhere from him to people who just have random ass,
little pop up spots. And shit.
Just people who have YouTubes and they showing how to do recipes online and stuff.
Yeah.
That single mom that's somewhere in Arkansas or whatever with 1 million followers, but she just cooking dinner out the crib.
Right, making money.
Yeah, not even making money. She just putting the stuff on YouTube. I'm sure she making money off the YouTube views, but she ain't trying to have no restaurant or nothing. She just showing recipes and stuff.
How you go about your seasoning? You got your own special seasoning, or
a couple of them. My dad, French and African. So my mom's just she's just black. She's just regular black. So you got those 2 sides of the trenches. Just start playing with different seasonings and stuff.
You be demoing with them like testing pops.
It used to be when I was younger and stuff. Always taste these. It's just scrambled eggs. But I put garlic in it. It's different.
Garlic salt?
No, it's not. It's just scrambled
I ain't gonna lie. I just got hip to garlic salt about 3 years ago, man. Right. And then when I got hip to it, man, I put it in everything for 3 years straight. I was cereal. It's like
that's me a Gouda right now. I discovered Gouda cheese. I'll put that in everything, man. I'm like, what? They got Chipotle Gouda? Oh, I'm gonna show y'all what to do with this.
Oh man, so you got a special dish?
I mean, nah, not really.
You don't?
Nah, because I'm always changing. Like really, none of my recipes are the same. Every time I do it, I add something or take something away or try something else. Just a little bit. Not too heavy, but it's always something just a little different.
I seen you make something. I think it was some fries with, I don't know, the meat and some sauce, man. That shit looked so good. This was recent. This was less than a week ago. Yeah, less than a week ago.
It was fries?
Yeah.
Oh, that's probably my other location. Yeah, probably over the Fifth Ave location.
You make that up?
Fries. Yeah, just off the humbug.
So you are creating your own food too at the same time.
Yeah, that and when you got like a business and stuff, one thing, especially what's going on with everything going on right now, you gotta get views. You gotta get them clicks. Because we live in this age of social media, so you gotta get the engagements. Engagements. People like, share. You know, you need I just need one picture, one video to go viral. It's a wrap.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's all. That's all it's gonna take, and then you gonna get features here and there. I done see you put out some of your offers and stuff, man. I can't really call it off the top of my head, but
it's a couple. I'll be doing specials, anything to get the views in. So like that was a video for this new location. It was like loaded fries and stuff, and every once in a while, you know, you post something. Like I just posted a contest. Like I'm not cutting my hair until I open that Atlanta location. So I told people to inbox me how long you think my hair is gonna get, and then the winner gonna get $500 and a copy of my book and a free meal for 2.
Yeah, that's another thing I want to touch on. So let me switch gears real quick, because that'll probably be quicker than talking about the food, because this probably the whole thing be about the food. Yeah. I want to switch gears with your book, because when you announced you was coming out with a book, and it sounded like you way farther than me, but I had already been working on a book with my lady. Yeah. And so I was like, damn, like it makes me happy when I see us win, when I see us motivated out here to do it. Cause even if like you just sell it on Amazon, you just keep throwing the word out,
man, the fact that you did it, this stuff is hard, man.
Oh, it's hard.
My birthday is next month. That's when it's supposed to come out. I'm still not done with it. I was supposed to have been done with this thing like 3 months ago. You know, but
I haven't even put a timetable on myself. I put the plot. I literally have the plot down, the characters down, the theme, and then like I got the ending down. How I got the ending down before anything.
Hey, that's one thing I've learned from writing is I was stuck at chapter 3 for like a month, and then I'm researching. You know, I hop on YouTube. I'm listening to interviews with authors and people who write books, and they're like, don't be afraid to skip chapters. I'm like, what? You could do that? And they're like, right. Yeah. Some people go,
you get them brain freeze.
Yeah, that's what's happening. Yeah. So it's like 1, 2, 3, you get stuck, skip it, go to chapter 7, go to chapter 8, skip to chapter 12, then go back, and then so I'm all over the map. But it works though.
The crazy thing with me, how I got my ending was I had a dream. Literally, this ain't made up either. I literally had a dream. Like I've been having these fucking crazy dreams all my life where I get killed or whatever, right? Okay. But in this dream, it just felt like it wasn't me, but it was me watching through that person. So it was like I'm in like I'm in another person's body, and I'm just watching the whole story play out. So when I woke up, I knew all the characters. Yeah. I knew the ending, which the ending was like a plot to the next book. So when I wake up in a panic, sweating. I'm on sleep, jump up, breathing heavy. And girl like, what? I'm like, I had another dream, but this one was a little different, because now I don't think like, because I've been having them little paranoid dreams all my life, so now I'm thinking like, maybe these ain't about me, So I started writing it down, and she started writing it with me, and then we like, let's make this a book, and then we started twisting up some things or whatever, but we ain't do the middle, because you know, a dream, you be sleep 8 hours, but you only get the last 2 minutes of the whole dream.
3 seconds.
So that's like all we had did or whatever, and I put it down. There's some pages right there alone, but I gotta give it a beginning or whatnot. Yeah. But what is your book gonna be about?
Mine is literally just the last 2 years. So how I got started with the business, and then it ends around this time frame. Around, I think chapter 17 is actually called Apocalypse. So that's right with the
Corona
the
and
COVID
shit.
because
Yeah.
I didn't know what was about to happen or nothing like that. And I'm like, damn, this kind of sucks. But at that time, you know, my food truck was booming. I was already like super popular in the city and stuff. But like people always ask the same question, like, how'd you get started? I'm like, I'm gonna put it in the book.
Yeah.
Get the book, and then I'm explaining it to you too. But the book is gonna detail everything because there's a lot that goes through building a business. Like my truck, the reason it's so small, it was designed for 2 people, me and my girl at the time. That was my idea. Like, I'm gonna just
Start
work
small.
the post office, have this little truck. Me and my girl can work it. We can make some money on the weekends, and that's how I got started.
Right.
So as I'm teaching myself to cook, you know, this was around the time I met her. You know, I'm in a relationship. I'm teaching myself how to cook. I'm trying to learn how to market this brand correctly and create the brand. Like, what's it going to be about? All right, anime. How am I tie this in with food and go further and da 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 da. So, you know, fast forward to now, I don't have a girlfriend.
Yeah.
The truck isn't a truck. Now it's a franchise. It's like so much wild stuff that happened, but that goes over that 2-year time frame of me teaching myself to cook and how everything changed, you know.
So now I know what your second book gonna be already.
Pretty much. I mean, it's
Your second book gotta be a recipe book. That's
I'm gonna have a couple recipes in this one, but the next one gotta be like a cookbook because it's it was a lot of me trying and making stuff up.
Just off of what your profession is alone, you can make so much side money. With Amazon.
Sure. Yeah.
Just make a whole recipe book, put it on Amazon, boom.
Yep.
White people gonna eat that up.
Yeah, everybody. I want.
I just got my first black boyfriend. I don't know what to cook.
Yep.
Oh, this is a black dish.
That's what's weird though. My food doesn't have a category. Like when people ask, like, "Oh, you got a food truck?" I'm like, "Yeah." What type of food you got? I don't know. It's not. I don't want to say fusion. It's kind of fusion, but it's not. Like my tacos is jerk. It's so different.
Make up some shit. Like make your own category and I mean, like you don't motivate me so much. Let me see if I can help you. Make up. You said your food is fusion. Your theme is anime. Fusion, anime, jerk chicken.
Yeah.
From JC.
Yeah, whatever.
You feel me?
Man.
Like
it's the hero lane, cause
the hero lane.
It's too broad.
But the thing is, own it and make it yours.
For sure.
Like make a category and make it yours. Then you're gonna have somebody in Cali making that shit and start their own shit. Like, this that JC. You feel me? But for real, own that shit. Put your book out. I'm telling you, do a recipe book too, bro.
It's going pop. It's just my truck is so random. Like, one time I'll have oxtail quesadillas. But then, like last week, I had stuffed turkey legs.
Yeah.
So it's just.
But it was all fusion.
I don't know. I got jerk seasonings in there, a little bit of West African seasonings in there, and you know,
ain't nobody else making what you making.
Yeah. At least here in Columbus.
I mean, if they making you said turkey leg, they making a different type of thing. They ain't making what you making. So what I'm saying is, when you make your own category, like label it.
Yeah.
Like you label, call it what you want. Yeah. Like, it don't gotta be what I just said. Call it what you want and own that shit.
Yeah, facts.
Like for real, and you make it yours.
Yeah, that should be fire.
Cause once you make that category, make it yours, it's gonna make it easy to find you. Everybody that bites off of you gonna get a percentage of that.
Oh yeah, early.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's why branding is so important too. I be telling people to start a business. Branding. What's
it called? What's it called? Patenting.
Yeah,
get all your shit patented.
That's it. Get your name, get your stamp on anything, and then you.
I know you got a lot going on now, but man, you really need to think about that. Your next step. Recipe book, category.
Yeah, I already got my logo. Is copyright. All of that went through and everything, which surprised me. Anybody who watches anime and looks at my logo knows exactly where this is from.
Right.
But we got it somehow. I'm like, I ain't saying nothing.
So you just got the is it Naruto?
Yeah,
is that's you got that patent?
That's what that symbol. The symbol is like, it's weird. The symbol. It's it's not. It's not Naruto, but you know it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a little bit off.
Yeah,
they do that.
It's like them people with SpongeBob
What about
tattoos.
the Boondocks?
That one, nah.
That's just some shit you did on the side.
I just put it on
That's
my
it.
truck.
That shit look fire though. You know,
Yeah.
who don't fuck with Dragon Ball Z?
Facts. When they see my truck, I'm gonna get a cease and desist. This is, order in the mail.
Once you get too
once
big.
I get to Atlanta, so when I get popping, they gonna see it.
Yeah.
Cease and desist. All right, y'all got it.
Okay, let me switch it up. I'm big now, anyways. I do my own shit.
Y'all got it.
Shoot. So where we leave off, we went over the book or whatever. So you started 2 years ago. You got your food truck. What was next on your list, when your planning schedule?
Like I said, the original plan, like I said, it was I had no intentions of leaving the post office just yet. I thought this whole thing would take about 4 years. You know what I mean?
How long did it take you? Just 2?
Not even. It took me maybe a year.
Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that?
Maybe a year.
Get off y'all's ass. Get off y'all's ass.
But a lot of that is just, how life goes. So, like I said, while I was working at the post office, teaching myself to cook, I had my girlfriend at the time. I'm sitting at her house, I'm on YouTube learning, practicing, So we broke up on the grand opening. So still, even with that, I was expecting, all right, I'm gonna work at the post office Monday through Saturday, and then on Sundays I'll bring the truck out and maybe make a little $200-$300. If I can make $300 on a Sunday, that's a great day to me.
Yeah,
that's
your off day at that.
Yeah,
that's only for a couple hours.
Nah, my first day I was expecting maybe 50 people. Like 200 people showed up.
Ooh,
my stuff packed out. It was an hour and a half wait time for tacos.
Now this is before you even sold any food. So
man, what?
So this is your first day selling food. So they don't even know if it's gonna be good yet
at all. But they've been following me because remember I was cooking specials out of my apartment.
Yeah.
So while I'm teaching myself to cook and everything, I'm doing specials like pre-order specials out of the apartment on Sundays. So not regular food though. That's what comes with the branding. I was doing like oxtail quesadillas and stuff like that, pineapple bowls on Sundays and stuff, and selling them out the.
I think you was the first person in the city I seen do the pineapple bowls. Not everybody doing them.
So. Yeah, which was weird to me.
And when I first had one, I had it from you, but I know they do it overseas and all that, but I have never seen it overseas or nothing until I had got it from you. And now I see it all the time. I see it overseas. I see it in Columbus. I always support anybody here. If I know somebody doing something with some chick I don't even know her, just a Facebook friend, she was selling. I bought something. I bought a plate and she did a pineapple bowl, whatever. It was nasty, or whatever. But she did one. I still pay. I ain't go back and complain or nothing. I'm just supporting. I got the money to lose. It ain't nothing but $10-$15.
That's me, especially dudes that's rapping, that's really trying anything. Go ahead and give me a CD. What you got? 2 of them here.
That's what I do. I got some not really my friends, but friends of friends, and they rap or whatever. I download their music so they get that. They get that
stream. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
it takes me 2 seconds. I'm not moving or doing nothing else. Just a click. All right. Share. It's nothing. I don't understand why people don't like people's business pages. Right. Just click the like button. So you don't have to do nothing.
And another thing with that is I be trying to tell black people just support it. It ain't gonna cost you nothing to tell someone, hey, you should look at this. It costs nothing. Soon as I seen you was doing your thing, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna pull up. I think the first 3 times I didn't though, because I was at work and you be doing the Sundays and shit. And I work all day Sunday. But when I finally got off one Sunday, I pulled up and sold out. I'm like, it's been 30 minutes. What are you talking about? So the next time, I'm like, I gotta make it. And so, because you also pre-schedule it with the public too. We know when you coming. It ain't like you come up like, hey, I'm out here now.
Yeah.
So the next time you go up, I see the time. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm leaving work 15 minutes early. And I pulled up before you was even ready, 10 minutes. I was like, put me down, boy. He like, yup, at East. Put me down. I'm definitely gonna get something with you, bro. That's just cause I fucks with you. I fucks with black businesses. I fuck with the whole business concept. Everybody, just trying to do something.
Just come up with a plan and just.
I want to be part of the narrative to change. We all drug dealers.
Yeah, facts.
And most of our friends and family is drug dealers.
Facts.
But I want to change that narrative.
Yeah.
I want to get away from that. That's why 40 got the 40 got the poetry. I got the podcast. You got the food truck. You got the books. All that other stuff. My one dude's a mechanic. Yeah. He is on mechanic. He had started putting himself through school right after prison, and then he was like, man, I don't need this, because he wanted the approval of the government. And I'm like, if it's your own business, going to school to be a mechanic is to get hired by some company. Yeah. If you gonna have your own business, you don't need that.
I don't think you need a license to have a mechanic.
You don't. Yeah, you don't. You only time you go to school for is like I work at the railroad, and we got a mechanic there.
Yeah.
You need schooling for that.
Facts.
To work for them. So I'm like, if you gonna do your own thing, you don't need schooling.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
And he actually told me this though. He told me he's like, I stopped once I found out like that's all you needed. I'm like, you going to school there's no point.
It's culinary school. You ain't go to culinary school? I'm like, nah, it's just YouTube and I practice.
Same thing.
I'm not working in no
You
kitchen.
got all your certificates, you good on all that stuff. Yeah. So you legal. That's how he came about. But like, so like everybody I've been circling myself around is doing their own thing.
Yeah, facts.
And I love it. And I've been trying to just touch in with everybody just to get their point of views on all this stuff and everything that's going on with the community or whatever. Because we gotta set the tone different. I don't remember seeing people like us, and granted, technology wasn't where it's at today, but when we were coming up, it was not. So I feel like we got a responsibility to try to change one person per person.
Facts.
Which will get us somewhere in life. So now we done went over the logo. We done went over how you got into the business. How'd you come up on Atlanta?
Oh man. So this was when I was still cooking out of my apartment at this time. So this is before I bought the truck and everything. So I'm still practicing. I'm still, doing specials out of my apartment and stuff. And at this time, I think I might have had maybe 1,000 followers or something like that on Instagram and Facebook. Nothing big. So I'm still small. I'm still, doing stuff out of my apartment. So somebody had followed me because at the time, I'm posting pictures of food. I'm also posting anime stuff. And this girl Queen had followed me and was like, yo, your page is dope. I like your food, the way it looks.
Somebody you don't know though.
Yeah, I ain't know her. So I look on her page. I'm like, who is this person with 30,000 followers, 30K?
Whoa.
Who is this person?
Big time.
So she be following, we be chatting back and forth. Turns out she cut hair inside Killer Mike's barbershop down in Atlanta.
Whoa.
I'm peeping. I'm like, she cutting 2 Chainz dreads. I'm like, what in the world? I'm like, oh snap! I know that barbershop. Yeah, I'm like, I know that barbershop. I'm like, oh, this is dope. This is Killer Mike's folk or something like that. So, through the whole process, I finally saved up enough money to buy a truck, and I bought a truck. And then I was about to get painted. I was looking for a painter. She inboxed me. She's like, yo, bring the truck down here to Atlanta. I'll find some artists, whatever. We can paint it. You want anime on it? I'm like, yeah, that's what my whole brand is about. Anime. Yeah. She's like, bring it down here. We can have an event in front of the barbershop.
She investing with you.
She's dope. Like, Queen is one. Shout out to her, man. If y'all ever on Instagram, Dope in Dreamland or Candy Cuts are 2 of her pages. But
I'm definitely going to follow. I support.
She's super
I love
dope.
it.
And it's just like you said before, Black people just supporting other people. Like, you don't have to know somebody to support them.
Yeah, especially in today's era, because streams really make you a millionaire.
Yeah, man, what? Just click, follow their page, like their pictures, share their pictures. Like, it does so much. Like right now, I'm at like 10,000 followers on Facebook, but it's all word of mouth and good reviews. And yes, I have good business and good customer service, and the food is good or whatever. But people support it when they see that you're a good person. You really trying. I'm not trying to scam nobody. It's just on the up and up. People are more willing to help you when they see you trying to help you.
Yeah. Yeah, but with the streaming stuff, man, like I was saying, it's just so easy. Like YouTube's for YouTube to start sharing your stuff, you have to have 50 subscribers. So the way I broke it down to myself was, I don't got 50 people who fuck with me. Like, so then I just started hitting people up. I'm like, yo, follow my page, bro. Even if you don't like what I put up.
Yeah.
Like in
Just
the sense
follow it.
of like, cause I was putting up, I was trying to do the video gamer shit.
Yeah.
Like even my podcast goes straight to my YouTube too.
Yep.
But like, even if you don't want to listen to it, or you're like, all right, this ain't my topic.
Yeah.
You don't have to listen. Just subscribe to it and
subscribe
turn the
to it.
notifications
Yeah.
off.
See?
It won't even tell
It
you I
won't bother
posted. You just subscribe to it. That's it.
It costs you nothing.
It costs you nothing, man,
But
to
people,
show
I don't
love.
know. People is weird because mine was before, so I would go on Facebook and go through my business page, and it clicks invite such and such. I had like 5,000 Facebook friends. I don't know how they got there because I don't know 5,000 people, but Facebook said I got 5,000 friends. I swear Facebook be adding friends, but I went through each and every last one and clicked that invite button. So I'm spending hours out the day, sometimes laid up with my ex or whatever. I'm just scrolling, invite like thousands of people. Yeah, and some of them ignore it, but it comes right back up. Click invite again, bro. You better click that accept button, like
right.
Just click the button. It's not hard.
It's not hard. And like I follow your page. Your page don't pop up like that. Like it's not like an annoying pop-ups. You know what I mean? So I mean, like the fact that people just don't do it sometimes.
It's funny.
But at the same time, like, cause like before I seen the vision and all this stuff, I used to people used to be like, why won't y'all do this? And I'd be like, well, they don't have to. I mean, I still get that they don't have to, but it's like, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Why?
Man,
like
I remember I had that clothing line when I was like 19. Me and my cousin started a clothing line, and it's like we invited all these people, and that was like a lot of my business savvy now comes from how horribly that failed.
Yeah.
Because you rely on people, or people, I'm gonna order 5 of them shirts. Say these sizes
and you spend
for me.
that
Save
extra
it.
money,
And then they don't come. Or they don't answer.
You sell to that first customer.
Yeah, I'm having a launch, party, and 2 people show up. Little stuff like that. And it's like, it sucks, but at the same time, it makes your skin tough. You understand that it's just life. People going
flake on you, basically.
People like to be seen. People perp a lot.
That's another category I'm trying to get into. So I got the whole dope theme, and it's an acronym for there are people to educate or whatever. Mm-hmm. My dad got some clothing stuff he's doing, and he's paying someone to do his printing, but he's trying to buy the machine himself now. It was like the one he looking at like 7 bands. And then 40, he got his own, and his is popping nasty.
Yeah.
And so like, I been had the idea to do it. I never knew who to talk to or what, or to get my stuff custom, my logo. I didn't even have a logo at the time or anything. And when 40 started booming, I'm like, I'm fucking tripping. Like, I literally was already planning this, and it ain't like I told him and then he went and did it or nothing. He did it on his own, but I seen how he was booming and he was just putting the work in. And he was doing UPS and he was working the railroad with me at one time. But you just put the work in. And I see y'all put the work, put the fucking work in.
Also, I be telling people, like, when I was working at the post office, ain't no sleep when you trying to be on boss. There's none.
Yeah.
Like, I quit my job. I work more now than I did before, but it's cool. Like, I understand you gotta understand what comes with it. So there's gonna be days. My normal schedule is like wake up at 7 and I'm here, and some days like today, lunch hour has been over at 2:30. The kitchen was cleaned up, ready to go at 2:30. It's 5 o'clock. I'm still in here.
Working.
I'm still in here, just walking around, making sure the cracks are filled, just little random stuff. But it doesn't stop. Then when I get off of here, I'm going back home and start finishing up on the book and stuff.
Yeah.
So it doesn't stop.
You gotta constantly put that work in.
You gotta be built for that too. Like
that boss mentality is something, man. Like I was just watching that Kevin Samuels. You heard of him?
Nah,
Kevin
what's his name?
Kevin Samuels.
Nah.
Yeah, he does a personal consultant and relationship advice for females, man. He brutal with it, man.
Oh, this is the dude that with the post that went viral.
Yeah, he just went viral again.
I don't see what the problem was.
Well, there wasn't no problem.
Yeah, I think females are reacting off of his delivery, but he said what he said, and it's real. Like
the realization of it is, females don't like the truth.
I think that's people in general, people that are soft like that.
Yeah.
But for some reason, that sense of entitlement is given to women a lot, and it's like it sucks. Yeah, yes, there are a lot of shitty dudes out there. It's a lot of them.
Yes.
That ain't got nothing to do with the handful of the good ones out here.
Yeah.
So you can't just, y'all don't want to be, you know, labeled as one. Oh, females is this. But it's like, nah, not all of us. You know, just the ones you mess with. All right, it's vice versa then.
And they really kill me with that. But what I brought him up for was because he has a bunch of different jobs.
Yeah.
And they all making 50 grand, 70 grand, 30 grand. But he does like 44 different jobs that all making money. He is on business. Like he consult guys on how to dress, how to carry themselves, and you pay some buttload of money. And I'm just like, man, his hustle hand is crucial.
That's one thing you gotta learn is somebody out there gonna pay for it.
Yeah,
whatever you're trying to do or sell, it's a customer out there.
So I'm trying to get to there, you know what I mean? Like I got this going on working there, but I need to do 2 more. I see you got the book, you got your food cooking, and you working there. You got 3 or 4 yourself. You know, everybody who I see got that business mentality. They got 3 or 4 hustles, and they working for the man for now. Not a permanent thing, but
facts.
you know what I mean. They trying to do the real deal thing, man. I seen the apartment you picked out in Atlanta, man.
Oh yeah, that's just one of them.
One of them. Ooh, stunt.
A little bit, because that
motherfucker was nice.
It's cold, but you know, as soon as I seen it, I'm like, man, I inboxed the agent or whatever. I'm like, I'm gonna be down there in a couple weeks. I'd love to see this out. Sure enough, Nipsey Hussle song came on. I'm like, damn it, save money. Don't do it.
You ain't gonna do it.
I don't think so. I don't know. It's gonna be a last minute thing. I might end up, you know, hit my cousins up like, yo, let me just.
I mean, if you don't gotta blow the bag, man, just
not even
wait
that.
Like, now. Yeah, and then in that future, you'll have that Lambo.
Just hold it down for 2 years. Just hold it down. Stay in a low key spot in the cut. For 2 years,
I mean, you got 2 cribs. Ain't no need to rush. You know what I mean?
Facts.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, I got one here. 1,000 too much for me now.
Yeah,
I'm like, man.
Early.
You know what I mean? So to pay for 2, and I know that baby was more upwards of 1,000 probably. But
it was nice though. That view, boy.
Yeah, that view.
I can get off work, get off the truck, and just go sit there. No furniture, just a stool in the middle of that living room. A stool, not even a TV, just a stool, a little speaker. I'll be happy. I'll take out Chinese food in that. I'll be kicking it.
Oh man! So what else we want to touch on? Anything you want to bring up?
Nah, not really. I mean, it's just the process of this whole thing is just wild.
And like what times?
You start, like I said, this was supposed to be a 4 or 5 year plan and stuff.
Yeah.
This done, jump started, stuff done. People done got X'd out. People done got bought on. Then the whole goal has switched. A lot of times, like I said, originally the plan was, all right, this is gonna be just a little side hustle for me to make some extra money on Sundays.
Yeah,
that was it. Now it's
done blew up to where
it's about to be a franchise. I'm about to have this many locations and da da da. And a lot of times that goes back to like when I look back at when that first idea, side hustle. Me and my girl, we're gonna work on this truck, make a couple hundred or something. Why was I boxing myself in?
Yeah, you wasn't
Why was
even
I not shooting higher?
Yeah.
You feel me?
And God just opened that up for you. Like,
now,
hold on.
Yeah, now it's
nigga.
like, yo, man, what?
Open your horizons.
Yeah, and I'll be just thinking about that, like, damn. But that's what's supposed to happen. When you got something, when you got an idea or something, it's supposed to expand like that. But just to really sit back and look at what you thought was like, oh, $300 on a Sunday, that's going to be great. Nah, bro, take this 4 or 5 racks on a regular day, on a humbug day, random day. You know, 5 locations, you know, just aim higher.
So do you got people working for you, helping you out?
Right now, my sisters, you know, my family and friends. That's why that grand opening was so wild.
I missed it too.
Man, a lot of people did. My ex missed it.
Well, you opened it during peak season, man.
Yeah,
I work at the railroad, man. I'm doing 16-hour days, and they wanted me for seven days, but my girl did some stuff, and my job got pissed. And they was like, "You ain't gotta work your days off. You ain't gotta work them." But yeah, that was funny.
Yeah,
but
grand opening, it was horrible, but it was great. Like I said, originally the plan was me, my girl, this truck, random days. Okay, grand opening comes. She skipped out on it. All right, whatever. So I'm there. I'm dolo. I thought 50 people was gonna show up. 200 people show up. So
you had a line out the door.
I'm getting swamped. I'm talking 2 hours for tacos. My sisters jumped on.
You had to call more people.
I didn't call them. They just
no. I mean, like, did you call like more people? Like, hey, I need more employees today.
Calling nobody.
You just busted out.
Everybody just came. That's why, like, it's important. What you said before, you only hang around people that are doing something.
Yeah.
It's so important to choose your circle.
Yes.
Because those are the ones who's going to be there in the clutch.
Yes.
My sisters jumped on. My friend Tanya. My little sister Yande. My big sister Tina.
Shout out to all them.
Yeah.
Black
Flight,
women, too. I'm
Aaron,
hearing nothing but black
yeah.
women. And you the second person I'd have heard their main circle, their business circle pretty much is
women.
Black
And
women.
Man, I can't work with dudes because dudes usually get a little more jealous. They'll get sidetracked. They want to get girls and da-da-da.
Yeah.
Females, for the most part,
Yeah.
you know, if they, you know, they down for the vision.
Yeah.
As long as you're not, you know, doing no grimy stuff or doing other. Not all the time.
Yeah, you got
But
those
the
out
ones,
there.
yeah, you know, but there's the majority.
So that
is
the other
yeah.
person is Charlamagne the God. He be
Yeah.
always preaching about how he surrounds himself with number of black women, especially when it
Man,
comes to
what?
working and all that. And he's been saying it for like 2 years. I've been hearing him, and I was like, man, I think I want to do that.
It's
So
some
when
truth to it.
when I first decided to do my own podcast, I said I was gonna do it like that too. But I don't got a studio set up yet, so I just been moving around doing
I
it by
feel that,
myself. But yeah, and there's a couple people shooting their shot where they want to do it, and I got an idea who I would do it with, but yeah,
Females.
that's
Females, like, because it's people don't like to say it. Men are usually move off of logic. Female off of emotion. Female,
Yeah.
if she's emotionally, you know, involved, or she sees that you're passionate about something,
it'll motivate her to be passionate.
if she rocks with you,
Yeah.
if she has love for, she's gonna be motivated about it just as much as you, and she's down to ride.
Another thing with men is they always got their own vision too.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
A lot of times.
That's not to say females don't, but like a man is naturally, the average man naturally wants to lead.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So like when you
right man who's raised right.
Right,
I don't know what's
right.
wrong with these
right,
kids.
like I said, when I see y'all doing y'all's own thing, I don't go put me on.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Let me do the dishes
See?
while you cook. I do. Where is my lane? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
what do I need to do?
And that goes back to your circle. Like, you can't be around people that get. I ain't never been the jealous type. My mindset has always been, all right, it's gonna be I'm up next. What am I doing? When my
Right.
turn's coming, just be cool. So when my
Right.
dude Flight was doing pictures, popping, just all the clubs until I remember we went to Lima. She got booked and she's like, she threw a camera at me and like, here, go take pictures, make some of this money. I'm like, nah, this yo, bro. I like seeing my friends
Yeah.
make moves. I love that. It's so motivational.
I just want to support.
Yeah,
And
like
then I'm
my dude,
gonna do my own.
man. My first foreign ride was my dude Dwayne. Picked me up in this Beamer, heated seats. I ain't never been in. I'm like, bruh. And I told him, I'm like, man, I'm gonna get mine.
That shit motivation too.
Man, I'm hungry for it. When I pull out the white Beamer. I pulled it out because of my dude Dwayne. Like, man. And it's just, you know, certain people you surround yourself with, you're supposed to get motivated. I don't see why you're not supposed to get jealous. Because if you are jealous, more than likely you're lazy.
Yeah.
You know, there's not. If you hang around eight broke people, you're gonna be the ninth.
Yes.
You hang around 8 people that are making moves, and you're not making moves. The problem is you. Don't
Yeah.
get jealous about it. There's something wrong with you. You're doing something wrong.
Yeah.
There's no way you can tell me that you are in the circle of 8 people that are making moves. Not rich. You're just making moves. This person, his rapping's getting number. This person's paying, they're becoming a better paying.
Yeah.
This person's learning carpentry. They're getting better every day. You're still at phase 1. You're still in the same spot. Something's wrong.
Usually you tend to fall out that circle anyways because
Yeah, you get ostracized.
they all busy doing their own business and then they making money, so they're busy spending how they make their money.
Yep.
You probably can't afford it if you're not busting your ass and doing what you need to do.
Yeah.
And so that's how like I said, like I see some of the homies, man, and I just throw them something. You know?
Or it's like I got some friends that I can't hang around because we 30s. We in our 30s now.
Right.
You know?
I got a friend still sitting on his grandma's basement. Like,
And it's like you can't, if you comfortable with that, that's fine. That's on you. But don't get jealous of me because I want more.
I
You know what
always
I mean?
I always offer them, just advice. Like,
Yeah.
like,
You can't
hey, bro,
save everybody, but
hey, bro, if if you gonna sit out here and play the game all day, bro, record yourself.
Yeah, record it, get some followers.
If it blows up, it blows up. But
you was gonna play it anyway.
You was gonna play it anyway.
Like, go try something, man.
So I mean,
some people gotta love from a distance, man.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You love them, whatever, and try to help them, whatever.
I try. You can't help. That's one thing I learned. People that's in love with being in distress, ain't no saving them. Just do what you can, but I keep my distance.
My biggest flaw was I was helping them wrong.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like I was giving them a fish.
Yeah.
And this was mainly my family, but I was giving them a fish. Like, and then it was like it hit me one day. Like, why don't I just give you the rod and teach you how to fish?
Yeah.
And then it hit me again that most of them don't even want to. They don't want the rod. They don't want it.
Yeah.
And then you a piece of shit and all this extra shit because you ain't
look out
because you ain't give them your money.
Yeah,
mine wanted the money. They wanted handed it to them.
Yeah.
And they used to say little weird shit like I need a ride to work. Can you give me $20, $30? And I'd be like, nah, why don't you just catch the bus? And they'd be like, nah. I'd be like, I caught the bus my whole first year at this job.
Bus every day. I ain't too good to ride the bus or walk.
So you too good to do what I do to make the money, but you want the money that I made from doing this.
Yeah.
I don't get it. And then like I used to cause I know so many people. I used to have job offers for people, and I'm like, yeah, all you gotta do is change toilets. You'll make $15. It was like $13 an hour or something. And I ain't cleaning no toilets. I'm like,
you ain't hungry then.
I did it when I ain't have a job. You know what I mean?
I was a janitor. I was
you feel
valet. I don't care. I need to check because at the end, I always knew like this ain't gonna be my end.
You gotta have a worker mentality, man.
I'm gonna get up out of this sooner or later, but this is just the first step.
But they'll definitely judge you on how you make your money when you tell them to do it, but they want your money at the same time. Yeah. And so when it all started clicking to me, and believe it or not, man, this stuff ain't started clicking to me till maybe 3 or 4 years ago, and I stopped giving. Cause like when I give, I'll be giving money.
That's me. I give cause I really treat people how I want to be treated. Yeah. And it sucks when people take advantage of that.
That's all it is too.
I messed yourself up. You could have got so much more from me by being 100 than getting this little.
Thank you.
So you rather have this short little, you got over on me this one time instead of being 100 and being my real friend, and we could have went the distance.
And my thing was because I grew up super poor. I grew up the poorest, but I could make $1 last me
easy
a whole day.
Easy,
I'm gonna eat this all day, right? Easy. So like when I be coming, like when I was poor and I come up on $100 or something, I spend it instantly because I know I'm get somewhere and get some more. Like even as a kid. So now like when I'm grown and the checks is coming in, they nice weekly, and someone needs money, they need bond money at $3,000 for bond. That's 10% at that. I'm like, here, but I'm giving them everything I got. I got $20 left. Once I give them $3,000, that's not coming back or something. Like that's all, everything I had in my savings type shit, right? I wouldn't even care. I would just give it to them, never see it again. It happened again. Oh, I need $1,500 this time. I wasn't learning.
That's me.
I kept giving, and then one day I just looked back and reflected on myself, like, damn, I've been working all my life. And I don't got nothing saved up. And then I be thinking about how much money people really owe me. I be like, man, I should be sitting on 100,000.
Bruh, easy. And that goes back, but you gotta learn. Like I had to early. Like number one, you can't save everybody.
Number two,
you can't help nobody if you are not helping yourself. Like you gotta make sure you straight before you even extend a hand. That's like I was trying to get my little sister to understand. I'm like, when you have money, every dollar you touch gotta have a purpose. So what is that? That's rent money. You ain't no free money. $20 in your pocket, that ain't just free $20. So if somebody come ask you for some money, unless you can afford to just throw that money at a strip club and never see it, don't loan it.
My whole mindset was messed up, but like I said, like I didn't have, like I said, we didn't nobody teach us coming up. You know what I mean? Like all we had was the public school excuse me, sorry about that. The public school system, and then we was teaching each other in rap videos,
and that's trap stars in the hood.
That's what turned us out. And luckily, we were smart enough to get away from the shit before it got too dangerous. I mean, it was some dangerous parts, but we got lucky, and now we here, and we're trying to help the community.
Yeah, for sure. Because when you're at that age and you seeing everybody dropping, like, you don't expect to make it past 28.
Yeah,
you feel me? That's not like what retirement. Boy, I ain't about to see 29. What you mean?
I used to literally think this when I was younger. I'm not about to get wrinkled and old.
Yeah, it's never gonna happen. I'm not gonna make it.
I'm cool on that. I don't even want that. Like, that's literally how I used to talk. As ignorant as it sounds, that's literally how I used to talk, and I used to be serious about it. But I'm glad we passed them stages. I'm glad we made it out, and we are where we are. A few fallen soldiers or whatever, but
definitely.
R.I.P. to them. Wish they would have made it. Oh man, where we at now, man? I done caught a brain freeze.
Veered off topic.
Right? Right? So we're two from here. You got your apartment you about to get in both cities. You got now in Atlanta, are you doing the truck there or you got a shop?
See, down there, my friend Queen, who discovered me, whatever, we still cool.
Is it Queen or Queen?
Queen. Yeah.
Queen.
So she's got a little barber studio right now. Her and Killer Mike had falling out or whatever. I'm rocking with who.
Right.
I'm rocking with her till the wheels fall off. Cause she did not have to do
that ain't between y'all.
Yeah, she ain't.
That's neither here nor there.
She showed me love. That's it. You got my loyalty today, and we out here.
So she doing her own little shop.
She's trying to get a little shop, but like even when I went down there, her vibe is so dope. Like even her crib is pink, everything. It's all when you walk in, it's like a giant Barbie box that's a closet. It's a walk-in closet. It's like that.
Dope.
You can imagine pink and Alice in Wonderland and like type of vibe, but it's dope. So I'm like, yo, you need a hookah lounge / barbershop / restaurant. I don't know, but people need to experience your dive, your vibe. It's like dope.
Y'all can make it a real multicultural experience. I'm trying to do.
So she cuts hair and she wants to stay with that.
If it's a hookah lounge.
Ooh,
man, this sound like a new revenue, bro. I'm just thinking. It's all popping in my head. Hold
let
on.
It flow, because you probably got the same idea.
So I've been in so many barbershops, where the lounge is in the back. You get your hair cut in front of the glass, so people walking by can see there's a barbershop and get my hair cut.
And we be chilling right there too.
We be chilling and talking that shit. But imagine if when you take your son in there, he in the chair getting cut, and you go to the back, hit the hookah.
That's it.
And a meal.
Yep.
And a meal, and it's your barbershop.
Yeah.
Like your homies go here or whoever, everybody, the regulars go there, people so you already chatting it up, hitting the hookah. And there's some hot meal there.
Yep.
And you can call ahead. Everybody schedule their barbershops. Like, hey, I want da-da-da-da-da. And you get to the barbershop, one person in front of him, you go back there. Oh, man, that's fire.
Yep. That's the idea I'm trying to get with her. Because like I said, with a lounge, you don't really have to upkeep. So I'm thinking like a restaurant with my anime and stuff. And it fits in with her theme and stuff. A restaurant / lounge, and then we can just buy another studio next door and make that your barbershop. You can cut hair when you feel like it. You know, we do that at certain hours, but we trying to come up with something. Cause she want a lounge, or if I get a truck and bring it, I can just be posted
wherever
outside,
the location is,
wherever she at. But that's what I'm rocking with when I get down there for sure, as far as the business. But the idea is down here in Columbus with our weather, I'm gonna have to get a brick and mortar. So I'm looking for a new building now. A permanent one. I want some place back close to home. I wanted the Figaro's off Long Champion. I wanted it so bad, but this dude is not letting it go.
He hold it tight. He staying tight.
I gotta keep looking, but I'm gonna find a building on my own. Down there, I'm gonna probably keep it as a food truck because the weather is always warm.
Yeah.
And the cold down there ain't really that cold.
So you gonna do like winters there?
Most likely.
So you're not gonna run both of them at the same time during the winter.
I am.
You are doing
as
the
much
winter?
as possible, but I'll probably be staying down there. So right now,
I would.
as I said,
that weather.
Early.
Lay your Columbus, but
right?
Listen.
That's what I'm trying to do. So like
taking my talents to Atlanta
until Florida or LA open up.
Right.
And that's where the bread is.
Oh,
LA is
you really
money
gonna pop too.
LA, easy.
So are you gonna when you do the Atlanta thing, or like are you gonna have a set schedule here to where your sisters and your other business partners will be running this while you out?
It's probably I'm gonna have to train my sisters on everything, because right now it's just me running everything. Like my sisters, they all help, with when I'm open and stuff. But as far as the business aspect and all that, it's just
you maintaining.
So I've got to maintain.
Yeah, because once you become a franchise and once you get all these multiple businesses, man,
there's more hands in the
yeah,
line,
you got to start.
So.
And the ones that was there with you that didn't flake off, man,
that's who I
your
put on
sisters,
first.
these lovely black queens.
Yeah, that's who I want first.
You
that's
know
why
what
I'm
I mean?
in my sister's ear, my little sister. She's stubborn, but she does STNA, and I'm constantly in her ear like, yo, you can be your own boss. You can start your own STNA company.
Yes.
Hire other STNAs.
Yes.
You don't have to do nothing. Just make their schedule.
Yes.
That's how my brain works. It's always trying to think of how can I make money without going to work. You know what I mean? So with this Atlanta move, the idea is that my sisters and my family can run my truck without me being here. I can be in Atlanta making moves happen with that, and still, the truck down here is fine. It's still working, still running, still same quality, everything's still smooth, still going, while I set up moves down there. Sweet. So eventually you want to franchise it so that I can, take a step back and do something else. So I got other ideas, other stuff I want to do.
So before we wrap this up, what's one thing you would want the community to educate themselves on about the whole topic, even like just from a business standpoint of getting an LLC and going the right way?
I think for our community, I don't like the fact that we're boxed in. Like when I tell people, like, okay, when I'm out and stuff, they'll see my chains. I got a couple chains, high road chain, or I got my nice car and stuff. Immediately is, you're a rapper. Or you trapping.
Or you're a drug dealer, yep.
I cook.
Yep.
And that's what usually catches, especially like white people. When I go to the casino, I'm in a high limit. There's a bunch of business owners. And, I got my chains on, I'm playing with them and stuff. And they, so what do you do?
See, and
it opens the door, because it intrigues them. Like, what you mean? You cook? What do you mean? I was trying to start a franchise. Now their guard is down, because it's like, oh, he's not doing the normal. I don't know why we're conditioned to play a sport or sing or dance or trap. That's not our only lane. So I wish we're taught, that there's other lanes, there's other ways to make money. You can save your own money. A lot of the stuff we've been taught growing up is not right. Like,
it's not. It's not. That I mean that's a whole topic for another day. I'm trying to actually get a panel together for this too, because I got a lot of topics that like I'm always doing one-on-ones, but I got a lot of topics that needs a panel. We need a like even before I left here, my girl was cussing me out because Ray J and Princess split up, and Ray J was some white girl now, right? And I said the famous line. And she got triggered. I said, well, that's because she more I can't even say the word now. More submissive.
Yeah.
Oh, she cussed me out. She mad at me right now for it. But I want to do a panel together. And every time I do a panel, I probably have different people. Like I want a white girl for that, one black girl, and another brother there too.
Yeah.
But you had said something I wanted to respond on. I can't remember now. Oh man. Oh yeah, us being boxed in.
Yeah.
So like the whole thing with us being boxed in, I think is out of our hands. Sort of.
I mean,
we box ourselves in other topics.
I think we do it to ourselves.
But
it's like
when you say like the businessman or whatever, like that's like media, and that's like where Trump be saying fake media. Like
yeah.
That shit is really fake.
Yeah.
Because they pick and choose who to pick, who to
broadcast, show you. Yeah.
And so
that's
like
100% true.
So like they'll show you the gang shooting, right?
Yeah.
Which is probably 30% of us, right? They'll show you that, but they won't show you that little white boy that killed his whole family.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, that's I think that's something out of our hands to be truthful. But something else I don't like, but I think it's not gonna change in our time. So I think like we gotta convert. Is like how you said, like you'll be out, you got your change, you got your swag going or whatever. How we dress basically.
Yeah.
Like how we dress today basically, type shit. Like just got our own little drip going, and they see us sitting at these high rotators, they automatically think we a drug dealer. So like sometimes I get it, but like I don't think we should have to. But it's like throw the suit on. You know what I mean? And you was out having fun, so it's like you shouldn't have to.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you having fun by somebody that can broaden your business.
That's true.
That $100 to $1,000 suit.
Yeah.
Might have been worth it.
Up a lot, but it's just weird. When
they
see you in the suit, they still gonna kind of raise their eyebrows a little bit.
Now they think you ghost.
Yeah, it's like what does he do? I think that's what's intriguing with people in the black man. Period. Like we're the most imitated man on the planet.
Yeah,
but
they
also
do that.
It's so intriguing because they want to ask so many questions. Like there was a post on Facebook, and it was like a black lady, and she was sitting there, and there was a white lady. I don't know if they were co-workers or what. In either case, the white lady asked her. She didn't just do what she asked her. She's like, and she was asking her about her hair because she was intrigued, and she asked. She's like, "Is it okay if I touch it?" Touched her hair to the black lady, and the question was, "What do you think?" Yeah, and a bunch of black girls online, no, hell no, da da da, and they're grinning, and I'm sitting there looking like she's doesn't know. This is ignorance is not a bad thing. If you don't know something,
teach me.
Ask, teach them, teach this person. Yo, I'm uncomfortable with you touching my hair, but I'll bring in this baby doll that's kind of the same texture and stuff because I'm like, you gotta change your perspective. She's not, she's gonna pet your hair. She's not trying to pet you. She's never seen that.
Yeah,
it's like China. Remember, Hogg went to China, and I asked him because I've always read that China was super racist, and Hogg went over there to play overseas, and he's like, nah, it's not that it's racist. It's that it's prejudice. I'm like, what you mean? Because I know they don't see black people. He's like, that's exactly what it is. They want to touch your skin. They want to do that, but they're not doing it as in like you're an animal. They've never seen you. Yeah, they don't know why our hair curls, why our hair is dark, why we don't get sunburned, why we're, why we grow the way we do, we walk the way we do,
Yeah,
they've never seen that.
I had a dude, white dude. I'm at a bar with my job, so a couple people from my job went to this bar, so it's a white bar, and I'm in there, and this was a month ago. I'm in there, and some white dude, not with us, didn't know nobody with us, walked up. Grabbed one of my dreads and said, "Ooh." He said, "This is new." And I didn't feel it naturally.
Yeah.
He's touching the tip of a dread, but he was close, so I naturally looked. When I look, I can feel it now. Yeah. So I'm like, "Yo, what are you doing?" But he was real cool dude, and we ended up just chopping it up, and he joined our table and just bought everybody drinks, whatever. But it was just. He never touched.
Touched it.
No one with dreads, hair, whatever.
Now, some people, there's proper home training. You don't walk up to no stranger and touch them.
Yeah.
But I can see how, man, I've never seen that.
But I don't jump, because what we do is, we jump straight to the race car.
Straight to aggression, too.
Yeah.
And aggression ain't going, getting loud, and it's a defense mechanism, because that's all we know is violence and stuff. Like, just take a step back. Why are you doing that? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean any. I just want. Oh, okay. You see in their face they did not mean any harm.
And he was like,
just wanted to know.
Like, he also was like, after he did it, when I know, I was like, hey, because I'm trying to figure out who he is.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh man, I'm sorry, man. I'll buy all you guys a drink, whatever, man. Yeah. And I had my hair tied up in a bun.
Yeah.
And he had his hair tied up in a bun, but he didn't have like dreads on. He just had regular white people slick hair or whatever. And he's like, look, touch mine. Mine's is even curly. Look. And he started trying to lean his head over, get me touch his hair or whatever.
But it was all. There's no malice in it.
And he was been drinking or whatever. So his what is it? Not respect, but shoot, you just said the word. I can't even think of it.
His demeanor wasn't.
His demeanor wasn't bad or nothing like that.
He didn't do it in malice. He didn't come. He wasn't trying to be.
It was all
harmful or racist. None of that. He's just wants to know. So like I said, when people see me, even when I'm dressed up in a suit or something, they want to know, what do you do?
Yeah.
I want to know that when I go into the high limit room and I see a white dude just standing there, and I'm sitting there watching him play $500 hands, $5,000 hands. Like, dang, what does he do?
Man, I done really been out kicking it with millionaires and didn't know it until like the next day.
Exactly.
I done been out with millionaires and knew it beginning to start. And whether y'all believe this or not, I'm dead ass. My one, he is the vice president of the company. Every time he comes to town, he takes us all out, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, y'all know I was down in Tennessee for 6 months. He had offered me a job. He flew me down there, paid for all my shit, booked me a apartment. He had me a furnished crib.
That's
6
fine.
months, all that. And we go out, man. He let me drive a $5 million car. I'm like, I don't even know the name of this thing. No, I'm dead ass.
Yeah.
Because he showed me it when I first, like, maybe like 2 weeks there. And then, like, he like, yeah, you come over and look at it sometime. Come over there. He let me test drive in their neighborhood. He got, like, his own little ramp, basically.
Yeah.
Like, you could just drive on his property in his car. And he had the space type shit. And that shit was fire, though, man. But, that's all I got for y'all today. This has been dope, man. I love you, black people, man. Stay educated, and we be looking forward to you. Oh, I'm sorry. Shout your, give them your ads and shout
Chef
yourself
Hyro.
out, man.
Follow me on Instagram at chef.hyro, chef.hiro, www.chefhyro.com, and my Fifth Ave location is open now. My downtown location is open, and the ATL location will be open soon. So, just peep game, keep an eye on them.
Support, and the food be good. The food good,
Always.
man. I'm not lying. Y'all, most of y'all know that. Listen, y'all already know him. But I love you, black people. Until next time.